Okay, this part is my foundation routine. So we are starting out with priming our face. This is the Benefit Porefessional. This will help me get a smooth base for my makeup, and usually I pat it on my cheeks and my nose and also my T-zone, where I usually get very oily. And yep, I just pat some products in there and I will blend it using my hands. Okay, so while we are blending, we also do massage your face. Make sure that it's all prepped for all the makeup that we will be using to beat this face. All right. Now that the primer is all blended out, we will be applying our foundation, and I'm still thinking what to use. Okay, I will be using the Maybelline Velvet foundation. So this foundation, by the way, is very hydrating. I'm gonna squeeze out that much and we'll distribute this over my face. This foundation is also, for me, it's full coverage already. Well, there would be some acne scars that will still show, but so far, for what it's covering, for me, it's full coverage. So as usual, I am just dotting the product on my face before I blend it. Make sure, this is just my way of making sure that there will be enough products just equally distributed on my face, and then I use a beauty blender to blend that out. Okay, so while I am blending that out, just a tip for those beauty enthusiasts all over the beauty community, and for those who haven't tried using the beauty blender, you use the butt portion to blend out, because it's very effective compared to using the one that's pointed. You use that for the areas where, you know, for your under eyes, if it needs precision. Okay, so yep, I'm just blending and letting the beauty blender bounce on my face. And of course, we will put some foundation on our neck to make sure that the color is also blended. You may find it lighter than my skin tone, but don't worry, guys. It will take time for the foundation to oxidize, and it will slowly just melt into my skin and leaving it more closer to my skin tone. So I'm just making sure that everything is well blended out. Okay, so the next one after, yes, you can see I'm just patting it on. So the next one would be my under eyes. Won't you just hate those eye bags? I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade, I don't know the shade. I think, oh, natural. Yeah, sorry. And then I'm just applying some products under my under eyes, and then I also put some under on my acne scars, and then I will be blending that out. But for this, I usually use that's a full load of words, my ring finger to blend out my concealer. There are smaller versions for the beauty blender. I just didn't have the opportunity to buy it. I do have some smaller sponges, but I prefer the use of my fingers. It's the best beauty blender that I have ready to be used. So I will just go ahead and do the other one. So the concealer is now blended. For those excess concealer, I also just put it on my eyelid. It will also serve as my eye primer. Okay. Now to set the under eye, I usually use, there you go again, a loose powder. And believe it or not, guys, I use Johnson's & Johnson's. It works for me. So it's a wise replacement for those very expensive translucent powder. So I just pack it in and make sure the concealer is set. So while we pack the powder under my eyes, I will let this bake for some time. And while I'm letting it bake, so it has been probably around 60 seconds. So we will just dust off the powder. Yep, that's my usual foundation routine.